So hello, my name is Sara. I'm a Torchbearer within the Covenant of Hekate and the keeper of the sanctuary of Hekate Potnia Theron, the lady of the animal. So what can I tell you about myself? Let's say that Hekate has always been at my side since I was a child, even before I knew her name, because to be honest with you, it took me quite a long time to figure it out that it was her calling to me. It was not something I always knew since the beginning. I had to figure it out, and it was quite an interesting adventure to do it. I have a very long spiritual path behind, and I guess also in front of me, a very, very eclectic one, because I'm a very curious woman. And unfortunately, my path was also marked by a very long pause, a very dark, very long-lasting dark night of the soul. Basically, long story short, it took me about 10 years to be back to my regular practice. It was a very bad moment in my life, but Hekate never abandoned me. She was always there helping me out, listening to me and whispering to my ears, until at a certain moment the call was so strong that I couldn't ignore that anymore. So around 2018, I decided to be back to my spiritual life, and I stumbled by chance into the Covenant of Hekate. So I started to follow the covenant in a very private way. At the beginning, I didn't feel confident in joining a community. I preferred to stay in my broom closet, to learn, to research, to understand, to have a better grasp of everything, of the goddess, of her plan for me, of everything. And all of this changed thanks to the rite of her sacred fires a few years ago. Because in that moment, during that rite, Hekate gave me a very specific task. She asked me to find my voice, to embrace it, and to be more active into the community. So in that moment, I actually decided to formally join the Covenant of Hekate, because I didn't even do that up to that moment, and to be more involved in everything, to be able to share the knowledge I gain, my experiences with the other. And then I decided to join also the Torchbearer bootcamp. And thanks to that, I met Lotus, the key bearer of the sanctuary of Hekate Potnia Theron, who became my mentor and who opened her sanctuary's door to me. And that was the most amazing experience, because thanks to that, I had really the opportunity to grow, to learn more, to understand more, to exchange ideas with people with different point of view, different tradition, different practice, and to take on more and more and more responsibilities, and to become eventually a torchbearer myself. And my purpose then, as now, is to spread awareness of the goddess, and to create a community open to different tradition and practices. A place now is virtual, but I hope it's gonna be also a physical place sooner or later, where we can all share our knowledge and experiences and understanding of the goddess. And a goal that is very dear to me is really to create the same community and to bring Hekate and the Covenant of Hekate to Italy, that is my native country. And I'm working on that too as now. The sanctuary of Hekate Potnia Theron is a small virtual sanctuary. It's an online sanctuary where we created also the sacred grounds of Hekate, an astral temple dedicated to the goddess, open to all the members of the Covenant of Hekate and to all Hekate's devotees. And this astral place is also linked to the Covenant of Hekate meditation project you can find described on the official website, where you can find a series of guided meditation created by different devotees to create this connection with Goddess. So I'd like to thank you for listening to me, and I hope to have the opportunity to really meet you and talk to you sooner or later.